Hello there! Welcome back to week 2 of the Star Wars Mystery Bag Haul, a weekly haul where I open 10 random Star Wars packs from common to rare in my quest to complete the entire Star Wars minifig collection. So let's start off with the first common bag. Okay, so first up we have one of the Hoth Rebels. Pretty cool, although he has one of those really weird, strange, retro minifigure faces where he doesn't actually have a nose or anything. It's literally the ones that used to be in yellow, but it's in the nougat color, obviously during the transition where they were changing the figures. But the actual torso printing is pretty decent on this, and I'm pretty sure they use this actually on loads of other variants of this character as well. So the helmet's like one of the rugby kind of helmets, which is really, really strange, but it does have the nice goggles on the top as well, which is pretty cool that you can kind of flick down over his eyes if you wanted to. Now this guy only came in one set, Echo base set, like a little mini kind of play scale set, which did look really, really decent actually. But other than that, pretty generic minifigure, so let's get on to the next one. Now, so we have another Stormtrooper. I thought I had these. Now I thought this was actually the same one as the one from the Ghost that we did earlier in the week. However, this one is different. Now from the outside it doesn't look like there's any difference at all, but when you remove the helmet it's actually because he has a different face print. This guy has a frowned face apparently instead of the generic clone trooper face. But anyways, this guy only actually came in one set, which is like a battle pack set, which was an Imperial troop transport set, which they probably just changed up the faces to make it a little bit more unique. So nothing major here. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, so we have a pilot. Now this one's kind of a cool one. It's actually a Rebel B-Wing pilot with this really old retro helmet. It's actually the same helmet as the Hoth Rebel, but in brown, and he has this kind of light green visor for it as well. He actually only came in one set again, which was a B-Wing Starfighter and Planet Endor set. So it's one of those ones with the like weird bauble planets. I love having these different colored pilot outfits. So this is an awesome one to add in. And he literally just looks like the A-Wing pilots as well, just in this red color. So anyways, let's move on to the next one. Oh, okay. So this is an Imperial AT-ST driver. Now he has the cool shades on one side and the normal frowny face on the other side. Pretty cool minifigure, and interestingly enough, this guy also came in another one of those planet sets, which was an AT-ST and Endor one. Really, really interestingly. So this guy obviously is a similar kind of rarity to that guy as well. Pretty cool minifigure, but nothing too interesting, so let's move on to the next one. Oh, okay, this is a really, really cool one. So this is General Leia, so not Princess Leia, but General Leia when she's the older version of her. I believe there is actually 2 variants of this minifigure, which is literally just a different face print if I remember rightly. But this one is from Major Von Red's TIE Fighter, which is a pretty cool little set. This set is actually from Star Wars The Resistance TV show. It's like a little prequel to the trilogy sequel that we got recently, which is a pretty cool little series, and that's where all the characters from this set actually come from. Anyways, pretty cool little minifigure, and definitely awesome to get an older version of Leia as well. So last for the commons this week is... oh wow! Okay, really excited to see this, but this is RA7 Protocol Droid. One of the really cool ones with that really quite rare headpiece actually. Now this guy actually only came in one set, which was the Jedi Scout Fighter, so I'm really surprised that this guy is so common, to be honest, because it's really, really rare. In fact, we only had that headpiece recently in the TIE Fighter for this year, which was the black variant of this headpiece. Really, really cool minifigure. Again, just very C-3PO looking, but it is actually completely different printing on him. Super, super awesome. This is an ace one to add to the collection. Wow. Okay, let's get into the uncommons. Oh sweet, a Rogue One character. So this guy's actually an Imperial Death Trooper, but apparently this is a Specialist Commander, that's why he's got that pauldron on the side. Other than that, pretty normal. He's got the clone head underneath and all that kind of stuff, but the printing on this guy is really, really cool. I'm absolutely loving that. This guy only appeared in one set, which is actually Krennic Shuttle anyway, but there weren't that many Rogue One sets anyway, so pretty cool to be getting one of these kind of characters. Yay, we're getting Ahsoka! Now this one is actually the most common Ahsoka that we've ever had, because she actually came in 7 sets, which includes like an AT-TE Walker, as well as like her own Ahsoka Starfighter and Vulture Droid set as well. So she's pretty common, but she's very, very cool. And actually she's still worth like £9 even to this day, so she's not too bad at all. In fact, I actually think this headdress she's got on right here is better than the one we had in the more recent version of the AAT. I actually think this is a better head mold. It just looks more like the actual show. Obviously this is more the younger version of her. Absolutely love Ahsoka, so it's great to have more of her in my collection. Just obviously the Clone Wars versions just aren't as good as the other variants. Okay, last of the uncommons for this week is... oh, cool. So this is Commander Sato, which is yet another Star Wars Rebels character, so that's really, really awesome. Now this guy is quite rare because he only ever came in one set, which was the Rebel Combat Frigate, which is actually the set that comes with the really, really desirable Ahsoka, so not the one we just had, but the really, really nice one. But this guy overall is really, really cool anyway. It's a nice one to get, and obviously we're never going to get this guy again because Rebels ended and everything, and I don't think we'll ever see any more LEGO sets, so pretty nice to have this guy in the collection. Okay, so the rare for this week, super, super excited. What is it going to be? Woohoo! So, this is the white Boba Fett. Oh my god, this is absolutely amazing. So this guy didn't really come in a set. He only ever came in the poly bag for the Empire Strikes Back 30 years. So this guy's already 10 years old now, and oh, it's so cool. This is the original helmet and jetpack piece that we got together, where they kind of like all molded to one, which is very similar to the one from the original Cloud City Boba Fett. And it just has a black head underneath, and then really, really minimalist printing. Obviously, it's to replicate the original versions like the original Boba Fett from that Cloud City set. But this is absolutely amazing. Oh, this is one of the really, really hard to get ones. Oh, this is going to look so good in the collection. Well, that's been another absolutely awesome week. Got some insanely cool minifigures. I still can't believe I got that white Boba Fett. I might not actually even put him in with the rest of the collection. I might actually get a separate glass case display for him, maybe with all the other rare ones, like the chrome ones at some point. Anyways, smash that like button, and I'll catch you in next week's episode where we open another 10 random mystery bags. See ya!